recording this video at like 1 o'clock in the morning because I can't sleep. So I just decided I would record it now. As you noticed, my hair is a lot darker than it was before. I mean, I've dyed it brunette many times, but this is a lot darker than it was before, and I love it. And the dark side is so much fun, and I think I'm gonna be brunette for a long time. I know that my natural hair color is blonde, but I really like this a lot. So, anyway, most of you probably don't know that I recently decided to change my major to history with a minor in theater because I've always loved history. Like, it's always been something that I loved. I loved every history class I ever took. But it took, I don't know, it took this crazy year and just a lot of thinking and soul searching, if you will, to realize that history is really important to me. And I can't imagine studying anything else. I just love it so much. I don't know, it took this crazy year to make me realize what I really care about, and history is definitely that. I love acting. I will always love acting, but I decided it's just not what I want my career to be, because I think that if I made acting my career and was forced to do it all the time to make money, I wouldn't enjoy it anymore. But, you know, with history, I get the degree and then I try and get a teaching job, and it's not like I'm fighting every day to make money like an actor, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm very excited. I plan to get my bachelor's, which I only have like a year and a half, 2 years left to do that. And then I will be a teacher for a little while, and then go back and get my master's so I can be a college professor. So exciting. Anyway, the point of me explaining that is because today I'm going to talk about 10 interesting facts about ancient Rome, because ancient Rome is my love. Ugh, I love it so much. And it's going to be my focus, like my thesis around there when I get my master's. So I thought I would share some interesting facts with you guys. The first one is that Rome was founded by two brothers nursed by a she-wolf. It was founded by two guys who were raised by a wolf. That doesn't just happen in novels, apparently. And the second one is that ancient Romans worshipped a lot of different gods and goddesses, which I'm sure you know about that. But they worshipped Venus to ask for help when they were in love, and just there's so many of them. Like, they had a god for like a bunch of different things. It wasn't just like we worship one or two or anything. It was multiple ones that would help you with different things, and I kind of find that, kind of interesting. But I think this is my favorite one that I'm just about to talk about right now, is that sometimes, I'm laughing just thinking about it, sometimes the Romans would flood the Colosseum or the Circus Maximus for a boat battle. They're just like, you know what, guys, I'm bored. Let's flood the Colosseum and race around and battle in boats. You know, people have always been childish and silly, I guess, even in ancient times. It just makes me laugh when I read that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Number 4 is that ancient Rome is underground. All this ancient stuff is so much lower than the street level, and that's because after hundreds of years, the city has piled up and building on top of building. That's cool. This is an interesting one, but this one is: Vestal virgins were chosen when they were less than 10 years old. They were brought to the temple where they would live for the rest of their lives, and in ancient Rome, Vestal virgins were like priestesses, and they ensured that Rome's sacred flame did not go out. If it did, that was very bad for the city, and presided over many of Rome's religious rites. So they would pick these virgins, I guess, at 10 years old, and they would live in this temple, and these virgins would be like, I don't know, would bless their city or something, because they were like, it was sacred to them. So that's kind of interesting. I always find ancient rituals interesting. 2 hills of Rome have given their names to words related to their roles in ancient Rome, like the Capitoline Hill, where the most important gods were, lent its name to the word capital. Another one is that Romans used to eat mice and other weird foods like flamingo. I don't know why you would want to eat that. It just doesn't sound appetizing to eat a pink fluffy animal, but, to each their own. They used to eat dinner lying down on couches. That sounds like my kind of fun. I would love to eat dinner just lying down on a couch. That sounds relaxing and fun to me. Ancient Rome was covered in graffiti, which I find that interesting. I didn't know that. But they used, usually their graffiti was scratched into stone and not painted. So it was just like, if you love someone and you carve a heart with their initials on a tree or something, it was like that. Like they would carve graffiti instead of paint it. And this is a gross one, and it's the last one, but Romans used to wash their clothes in urine because urine contains ammonia, a powerful bleaching agent. So that's pretty gross, and that's all I have for you guys today. I will see you next Friday.